Hello and welcome back to the Kerbal Space program. My name is WW Deadman, but you already know that, and this monstrosity here is what I built for the so to say big interplanetary stage that will drag around the lander. So up here in the fairing, we've got two hubs with two hitchhiker storage containers where we can have the Kerbals stay while they're not in the lander. With the docking port, you saw that in the last episode. We've got some RCS here. We've got RCS all along this thing. We've got some RCS here to fill up the RCS on the lander, because if that runs out, we wouldn't be able to dock without it. So this is gonna tell me we've got an unused monopropellant source. Yeah, the unused oxidizer source. Yeah, that's because I left some oxidizer in this part because we're gonna have to refuel the lander. Also, we've got a container for Kerbal attachment system here because I want to be able to strut the lander up here because I don't want this to wobble around like crazy. And yeah, all in the middle here is liquid fuel with these engines. That's a cluster of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 nuclear engines, and then we've got the big outliers on the side, which have 2 each. We've got 4 of those. That's a whole lot of delta V there. In fact, this is 2000 delta V in the outer ones. They've got fuel lines to pump inwards with a 0.3 thrust to weight. And we've got another 5,000 in the center stack when we get rid of those. So all in all, we've got about 8,000 delta V in this thing. Without the lander attached to it, but that's not gonna make too much of a difference. So all in all, this setup should be able to get this to orbit without a problem. We've got delta V of 5,000 up till here, and that's the last stage that actually, that's like this part here. So we essentially can dock the thing and do most of the escape burn with the big cluster engines still. Because these are the mammoth engines and these are the rhinos. Yeah, with the kickback boosters on the side, just to make this not have 1.01 exactly off the launch pad. Thrust to weight. On the launch pad, without the boosters, we'd have exactly 1.01 thrust to weight. So we would barely move upwards, and I can't actually have that. Because I kind of want this to not be completely stupid. We do have fins out here to make this a little bit more stable. Although this is so big, this might not flip in any way anyway, so yeah. But yeah, we're gonna see how well this flies. Not today, because we're not launching until there is a window to Eve, and the next window to Eve is in 400 days, so yeah, that's not happening for a while. So the next things we are doing are the pole base, the Jool set, the Jool Explorer, the return of the Gilly lander, and of course, the rescue mission on Duna. And we're just gonna go ahead and time warp through everything here, because I think by the time we're done with the Grand Tourism stuff. We most likely will not be playing this version of the game anymore, because by then 1.1 should be out. That might be a little bit optimistic, but I'm pretty sure 1.1 isn't that far away. So next thing to happen, the pull base one gets a little correction burn. So let's fly this ship and make this happen. I'm sorry. I'm tired. Okay. So, pole base. Keep that up, please. Good. We wanna kind of aim at the maneuver node, maybe. Oh god, it would be nice if you would actually rotate. Holy guacamole. Move, motherfucker. This thing is way too freaking slow. Boom. Okay. Speed up till we are at the maneuver node. I'm gonna go ahead and say we're gonna probably focus our view on Jool, because we want to know what we're doing. So this is going to pole, which is this, so we want this orbit to be exactly there, pretty much. Since this is like a very big scale we're burning on here, it doesn't matter whether I burn now or like on time or when the fucking time warp stops. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say kill the time warp right now, and we're gonna burn right here. There it is coming in. Close the aluminum and pause, please. And boom. Kinda fine. If I just go into an orbit like this, I can correct and stuff, so we're fine. So yeah. This should be totally fine. Bill, how are you doing? Fine, good. He doesn't look too bothered, by the time he's already spent in space, in the vastness of nothingness around the sun. I mean, he's been there for 158 days. He seems to be happy. That's fine. Okay, so next thing to happen. I'm gonna F5 here just in case some nan-virus attacks. Jump to ship. I'm sorry. So next thing to happen here is we go into an orbit around Jool with the Jool satellite. If we focus on Jool, excuse me. Excuse me? You're not doing what you should be doing, just saying. That's better. Okay, we're doing a little correction burn here. That is 1521 to get a capture burn. To get a capture by just flying by Tylo. You know, I would want to know who... I probably did figure out how much it would cost to just slow down, didn't I? You know, delta V efficiency and stuff. Because the next node here costs another... Wow. Okay, if we delete this node, we see that we have a very eccentric orbit. However, if I just scrape the atmosphere of Jool with a heat shield, I should be fine. So we're gonna go ahead, do this burn. Get Tylo to capture us around Jool. Go back out to here. Burn this down so it barely touches the thing, and then detach the probe that should go into the atmosphere, and then we're gonna go ahead and do everything with this stuff. Why do I have a goo in there? Holy crap! Goo. We've got everything in here, except for a thermometer. Or do we? We do. Thermometer's right there. Weird. Okay, yeah, I might wanna close this once I'm detached. I think I've opened these because something clipped in and was suddenly meant to not be outside. I don't know. Or probably some stuff started wobbling and stuff. There's always some weird issues. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and say time warp into the sphere of influence of Jool. Do this little burn here for 1500 delta V, which is half of what we have. You know, and my thinking is, once I have dropped the probe that should go into the atmosphere, I'm light enough to actually get a closer orbit around Jool without a problem. Probably. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, now everything works fine again, by the way. Okay, we've got a sphere of influence change coming up in 5 seconds. 5 in-game seconds that is. I'm gonna get myself something to drink in the meantime. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, this thing's gonna take a minute before to actually start burning. Okay, so exactly where a Kerbal alarm clock will stop us, so let's just go in. We are oriented correctly, so this should be fine. There is Jool. There's the moons slowly coming in. That's Tylo, by the way, quite definitely, because it's the first one we see. God. Tylo, Lath, and Wall are like literally pixels on my screen there. Okay, close the alarm and unpause Z. Okay. So this is us not crashing into... That's 4,000 kilometers. What if I do a little bit of a maneuver here to turn this orbit more into the plane of Tylo? That will catapult us pretty far down, actually. So this is saving so much Delta V. What periapsis do I get there? That's still like incredibly far off the surface. And that's... okay. I want to focus my view on frickin' Jool for a moment here. That's Tylo, you moron. What? Excuse me? Okay, anyway. Okay, now we are in the plane of Tylo. If I go closer, like, I want to know what happens if I do this or this. Okay, I completely lose my periapsis on Jool. That's what would happen. That's 1 million. 1 million is still fine. Jool's frickin' atmosphere is up to... Jool atmosphere is up to 200,000 meters. Atmospheric pressure at sea level, quote unquote, is 15 atmospheres. Holy crap. If we go just a little bit more, that's definitely inside the atmosphere. I'm gonna go to like 500 maybe. Okay, I know where to burn, that's all I really need to know. Okay, right along this. This is not gonna cost us anything. Game, stop turning. Thank you. Just click on this for a moment here. That's that's exactly 1 million. That looks so fucking close, though. That's 900,000. I'm not going any lower. You can't make me. If I go ahead and say break here now. 500, 1,000. Okay, wait. If I just spend 1,000... Wait, I've got 1,900 left, really? Okay. If I spend 1,500 here, that's enough to get me to a reasonable height to drop the probe. Is that right? At least according to the precise node. We're just gonna see whether that works. The way it should. We're gonna time accelerate a little bit until we are hitting Tylo. Or actually not hitting Tylo, more like flying past. Excuse me, oh, I scrolled down, that's it. Okay, no problem. Can I actually, like, say... there should be a recalculate feature for that. I don't know where that is though. Close the laminar pause. Oops! I think I just jumped the thing. This might be a bit lower than I expected. No problem. It's actually better. Jool's atmosphere should not be that high. Absolutely not. If we burn on that height, then I'm pretty pissed. Let's just F5 here in case of stupid stuff, but yeah. The next thing to happen is the escape, so that's also not happening, so please stop giving me that. Don't worry, we're not doing that. That's just Time Warp being a dick. Close the laminar pause. $500, yep. So here, give me a maneuver that uses. We've got 1,900, so use like 1,000. Excuse me. Minus. Just to see how much from here to drop this periapsis into oblivion. Probably go by tens. That's definitely inside the atmosphere. that costs me 70. So we might as well go ahead and say, delete that node, use up 1,600. So we can drop the thing and get back out. Okay. That is the next thing to happen still, so let's do that and then see. Also probably look into that direction, just because. And we're gonna be doing this on the dark side of Jool, so I might as well go ahead and turn up the ambient light a bit, so we can actually see what we're doing. Dude, I'm not moving and I'm in a pretty hype time warp. There we go. That's Jool coming in, and there we go. We're pretty damn close to Jool, I gotta say. Pretty fucking close. Okay, close the alarm and unpause. We've got 14 seconds till burn. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Actually still 4, but hey. I thought I was counting pretty much seconds. Turns out I wasn't. Hey. Who cares, right? Wall encounter. Thanks, but no thanks. Oh yeah, the Explore Jool stuff. We've actually completed part of it. I am fully aware that the probe I'm putting into the atmosphere there is probably gonna burn up, even with the heat shield. So, by the way, before doing anything else, we're going to finalize the contract. Okay, close to 400 Delta V should be fine. We're going to finalize the contract by saying, do a little gravioli. No, where's there's too hot. Lock temperature. Send that home. Done. Okay. Now, what I want to do is I want to go here and then drop the periapsis, drop the probe, get the periapsis back up. We're gonna do that real quick, and then we're going to have the re-entry of the probe be the next thing to happen on the next episode. I just really want to do this right now. You're not under acceleration. Excuse me, game. You are not under acceleration. You aren't under acceleration! What the hell are you talking about? By the way, we want to be aiming roughly prograde right now, so we're retrograde on the other side. There we go. Don't know what your problem is. Holy crap, this planet is incredibly huge. And thinking about that in-game Jool is about the size of what Earth, real-life Earth would be in this game. Like 10 times the size of Kerbal. Also, I am going to drop this back down. This looks so cool. Okay, anyway. Time accelerate, please. Okay, we're here. Stop time acceleration. Kill the maneuver node, kill that alarm. Then we're gonna go retrograde. Drop this periapsis to roughly under 200. $160, that should be fine. Then we're gonna go ahead and dump this thing upwards. Roughly. I hope this actually decouples the right way. Decouple. Yes, it does. Good. Okay, then you are gonna look this way for... Well, because you need your solar panels in the sun. Also, you're gonna turn off your SAS for now. And you're gonna close this for now. And we're gonna go over to the other thing. And now we're actually gonna look at the sun because stuff. Now, first we're gonna actually burn our periapsis back up. Back up to like 800. That should be fine. Now we're gonna look at the sun, because we can. Can I have locked mode for a moment? So I actually know where I'm turning. Because I want these solar panels to be maximum exposure. Good. Also, while we're at it, we can still switch, yeah. You should have a core somewhere that I can click to rename you. There. Rename vessel. Jool. Athmo probe. Okay. Fine. Back. Oh, come on. You just crossed that. Switch to... Really had to cross that right there? Free camera, thank you. And then send home the science data. Observe mystery goo. God, I can't look in there. There we go. Barometer. That's the service bay. There should be other stuff. Gravity data. Excuse me, turn on the ambient a little bit. I don't see shit. Thermometer. That's it? Yeah. Okay. We've got temperature scans. Measuring the temperature in space appears to be rather hard. The goo feels at home. The instruments read 0 because we have a vacuum. And the sensors pick up information about the local planetary system. Good. Let's send all of that home. That's why I wanted this to be in the sun. Because this is gonna deplete rather quickly. Gonna time warp a bit. Okay, we're running out of power, no problem. Well, we got some for that. Okay, there's the data upload done. I guess we're gonna stop transmitting and just come back when this is back to full batteries, and then we're gonna have a look at what we still need to send home. The atmospheric probe is gonna go into the atmosphere in the next episode. Till then, like and favorite if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and until next time, I'm WW Dadman. Bye.